Well, it's that time of year again, or that time of week again, to head out in the garden. 10 News Side's Dabney Morgan now to give us an idea of what we can do to take advantage of the weather.
Hello everybody. Well, like I say, if you're replacing some trees and shrubs, now is a great time to do it. Fall is always the better time to plant due to the fact the temperature's a little cooler, days a little shorter, but yet the soil is good and warm, so consequently whatever we put in the ground will get well established, so it'll hold up better next summer. Now, the things we're going to talk about today, there's lots of different ones, but I brought along some fall color, and we'll start off with the paniculata. This is one of the hydrangeas that takes the full sun, but they look great this time of year. And next to that, we have one of my favorite. This is St. John's wort, Hypericum. But rather than being the ground cover, this is the shrub type, and it has a yellow bloom during the summer. Of course, it sets these nice berries in the fall. Then a new plant on the market, this is the bloomerang lilac. This is the dwarf lilac that not only blooms in the spring, but blooms again in the fall. And I put a couple of these in my yard 2 years ago, and I'm thoroughly enjoying them. Now, they lose their leaves during the winter, but they're nice little plants for something just medium height. Then as you get down to the dwarfer plants, you have lots of abelias. This happens to be a dwarf one, but these look great. You'll ride down the road right now and you'll see a lot of these in bloom, some about 3 to 4 foot tall. And of course, with that, we can then use the dwarf nandinas. A couple of new varieties on the market, and these are lime green during the summer, but then start to redden up this time of year. And last but not least, you have the Camellia sasanquas. Now, they're the ones that bloom in the fall, and we didn't have any blooming quite yet, but you can see the buds on them. So those are available in low growing or tall plants. So as you can see, lots of things we can put in this time of year. And don't forget too, the encore azaleas, the ones that bloom spring, summer, and fall. So depending on whether you have sun, you have shade, as saturated as the ground is, this is a great time as soon as it dries out a little bit to get these in the ground. Main thing we do in the fall is mix in a good compost material. Those things that bloom in the fall we'll fertilize, but if they're just evergreen plants, don't worry about it. And last but not least, we had some confusion in the last 2 weeks about Dabney's grass class. So I brought the sign along to show you, so you'll know. If you're available this next Saturday, October the 1st, 8:30 a.m., no confusion. We'll be talking about grasses, and I got an idea not everybody's got a chance to plant because it's been raining so much. Hope everybody has a great week. We'll see you next Monday in the studio.